happy Monday. I have such a good evening routine at the moment. Oh my god, look at that. A brand new Elemis cleansing balm. It's my favorite. I actually don't really have that much makeup on. I put on a tiny little bit of like under eye concealer this morning for no reason other than I was taking Dahlia to nursery and I just thought, no one needs to see that. I'm just having a little pamper. Just love my evenings. Like I really love having this time for myself. And I don't even mind, like I like when George's out as well. I like it when he's here as well, but when he's at football, I'm like, right, this is my time. Dahlia's only recently started nursery, so I have like 2 days a week to just be here by myself, get work done, because even if George takes Dahlia for the day, I'm still parenting. Like I'm still, you just can't switch off, and I'm still breastfeeding, so if she sees me, sometimes she'll just want milk, and you know, you never really switch off. And I mean, it's half of it is my fault as well, because I'm like, if I see her, I'm like, oh, chatting to her, and I want to play. I don't want to work all the time. I have 2 days where I'm just in this house on my own, just getting stuff done. And today was the first day since she started nursery where I actually have a day to do nothing. The last like couple weeks I've had like a photographer booked or like something to shoot, and I had no deadlines today really. All I wanted to do was like edit and upload that YouTube video, which I did, and took me ages, took me basically the whole day because I am so out of shape with editing YouTube videos. So I didn't really like get any content done. I was just sort of like editing and doing a little bit of admin. Today I was feeling anxious all day because I just felt like I wasn't doing stuff. I was working, but I was just like having a laptop day, and it drives me mad because all day I felt anxious and I felt like overwhelmed because I just wasn't doing as much as I felt like I could. And I feel like I realized like I've put so much value in being busy non-stop that just sitting down is just like I don't deserve it, or like I'm not doing enough. And I think that a lot of that comes from like my parents were like very like, you need to work hard, and like really drilled that into us. So I think there's a bit of that. And I was thinking today, like watching some TikToks, and it's like the younger generation, like Gen Z I guess, they have such a better way of like setting boundaries when it comes to work. And I was thinking, gosh, I need to do that a wee bit. So I'm trying to take the evenings, and it's hard because if I'm with Dals during the day, I'm not going to be working, so I just do all my work in the evening. But then also that's my time to myself. It is a juggle. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a juggle. This is like that new Ordinary barrier stuff. And this is the other thing, since having a baby, I use eye cream. Just never sleeping. I just never sleep. I'm using a lot of products from Fresh because I love their Lotus Preserve range. That's the eye cream that I just used there. Honestly, this stuff is the best eye cream. So I'm using the night cream and the day cream and the eye cream at the moment. I've got such a good evening routine at the moment. I feel like that's where I started when I was doing my big monologue there. I just have committed to doing like a really nice evening routine, especially like after spin class, like, or just in the evenings if I have a shower. I'll put on like magnesium lotion, and it makes you sleep so well. I have this like electric heating mat that I put in my bed to just warm up a wee bit. I'll put on my Lumi lamp. So I have this Lumi lamp, and I love it for in the evenings for creating like this really warm, lovely glow. And then I'll spritz on some pillow spray, and I get in bed. I've got these Uniqlo flannel pajamas, and oh my god, they are incredible. They're the best pajamas. Here we go. Open this with these curtains. Special trick to it. Ooh, it's sunny. You alright? Know what time it is? Baby class. Oh yeah, there's your shoes. Having the most anxious day today. I felt anxious last night, like yesterday as well. And I'm usually always anxious for a reason, like something's bothering me. I just cannot figure out what's going on. I said this in my last vlog, but I was shooting this job for his brand I really love, but it's not really, like they're quite like particular about the brief. In my mind, I'm like, that's not the end of the world. Like, just move on. Like, I know that's not a big deal, but also I like posting what I like. Like, I like being happy with what I post. So it's kind of tricky. But I don't know if that's actually what's getting me down. I think it's just like fueling the fire. I think my anxiety is a wee bit like, I feel like it might be because I'm breastfeeding a little bit less now. Dal's at nursery, and we've stopped doing like night feeds as well. So I don't know if it's like the hormones just from like cutting down feeding, but it's so weird. Like, I just kind of have this feeling of dread in my chest, and I'm like, what to do about this, because I am so like, I don't know, I think I do just need to get out and about. Reading this thing recently, or I was like looking into something, because my dad always says he gets like this, like he gets inertia, and I feel like I'm the same. Like you kind of, yes, is that a good book? So if I sit down, I can't get up again. Like I'm just too much of a restless person to enjoy sitting down. And same as if I'm like busy, I will keep being busy. Need to get out and about, so I'm gonna do that today. And just know that getting out and about helps, but it's hard to do it when the weather's rubbish. I think that might help. We're gonna go see Dora at work, and then we're gonna go to a baby class, which I've never been to before, but you just have to put yourself out there. I really would love to find like a group of friends down here. I used to have, I mean I still have them. I had a great core group back in Glasgow, and I miss them so much. Like it's funny because my life changed all at once. So I had a baby, and I was the first to have a baby, so you are kind of looking for like mum friends, but also you just want to be yourself as well. So it'd be nice to meet some mum friends, I think. Oh my god, that is so much better. I do think with making mum friends, you have to like the worlds have, like the stars have to align, because you have to have a baby the same age, kind of, roughly. It gets easier as they get older. And you have to be kind of into the same things, or at least have like a similar style of parenting in terms of maybe more like chilledness. I don't know. I feel like my closest mom friend and our parenting styles are very similar in that we're quite chilled and able to laugh at things and just go over it. But like there have been times when I've like definitely had like a bit of PPA, like postpartum anxiety. I've just been like, rah! So I get it. I would love to find some mum friends. I'm hoping I just gotta get myself out there and like meet some people and hope for the best. It'd just be nice. Like I feel like me and Jord are so like we'll always do stuff together. We have like the same interests, but now we've got a baby. I feel like it would be nice to do things like a little bit more separately sometimes, to give each other like a bit of time off. But then also I feel like we're both quite hands-on as parents, so I don't feel like the same need to have a break as maybe other people do. But then also we have no childcare, so there's also that. So I don't know why. The first one. Just getting ready for the day. Actually, I put my tripod down. Wearing this white shirt, these black Anthro jeans. If you want a good like pair of trousers, the Maeve Colette trousers from Anthro are so flattering. I want to be comfy because I'm going to be on the floor with a babe. Wear a nice outfit. So I'm going to try this vest. So I got this in a medium, but maybe I should have gone smaller. But with things like this, you kind of just want to... What is that? Is it too much with a red beret? I like this actually. It's like a nice easy outfit. And that's me. Oh, still got the tag on. Every time. Right, will we get you dressed, Miss P? Oh my god, I cannot get that off. Let's get you ready then. What do you want to wear today? Actually, it's so sunny today. I'm just eating my lunch. Dallas is down for a nap. And I'm sitting in the sun. Oh my god, it actually feels so good. I'm back from that baby class, and oh my god, I'm so tired. I think I didn't really eat breakfast this morning, and then I had 2 coffees, so I think I was like kind of crashing. But while I was in the class, my brain was like, you can switch off, you can zone out. Like, there's loads of parents here, there's loads of kids, like, Dahlia's fine. I like obviously knew I couldn't, but I just felt like I kept just like zoning out, like yawning. Anyway, done now. Dallas came back and she like immediately needed a nap. So I've got like about an hour and a half to probably nap for, maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky. Just gonna try and get some emails because I'm doing that thing where like things are piling up and I'm kind of spiraling about it. Usually on my days with Dahlia, I just feel like as I don't try and work that much, I just think whatever I get through is enough. No pressure on myself to like do any more than be mum. But there is actually things I need to do. I got some of the UGG Tasman shoes and I literally love them. I wear them as slippers and I wear them outside too. Very comfy. The sheepskin is so warm though. It's got to that part of the day where I'm like, we need to leave the house. That last like bit before dinner, I don't know, like the last couple hours before dinner, I'm like, we need to do something, what can we do? We are very much wrapped up as well. I was meant to go to my spin class tonight, as I always do, and life just got in the way. I kind of just, when I got home, I felt like I should help Jord a wee bit with like dinner time, and he was like, go, 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 and I was just like, nah. I kind of had to feed Dow's and get prepped and stuff. So by the time I was finished all that, I mean, I could have probably gone to my spin class, but I just didn't want to be hurried. So anyway, I had to go to the supermarket, so I've come to Sainsbury's. Now the thing about living down here compared to Glasgow is there's hardly any good supermarkets, and I love a supermarket. I just love to go to a supermarket and spend a bunch of time looking around, browsing everything and seeing what's new. But it's just not, they're just not the same. They just don't have that many supermarkets down here for the amount of people, I feel, because they're always packed and it's always chaotic in there. People are always really grumpy in the supermarkets here. In Scotland, we're chill, we've got loads of options, we've got a million big supermarkets. So we come to Sainsbury's, it's pretty crap. It's not good Sainsbury's at all. George was like, just chill, just look around the supermarket, have a nice time. You were with the baby all day. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sitting in the car. I was watching TikTok for a bit there. I'm just gonna go and get some shopping and then, you know, take my time a wee bit. Okay, I went to Sainsbury's, I did my shop, and I'm like done before bedtime, so I was like, well, I don't wanna, it would be foolish to go in and shake things up. I would only, you know, cause havoc in the routine. So instead, I'm sitting in the car eating the snacks that I just bought. I'm watching TikTok. I'm watching the Willy Wonka red carpet live on TikTok to see if Kylie Jenner's there. I can't explain why, but I'm like heavily invested in this. Tripod, just need to duck down. I saw that old video the other day.
So did I.
Got some Graze bars, these banana ones. I've never seen them before. When I was in hospital having Dallas, I ate the chocolate orange ones constantly. I love them. Leek and potato soup, leek and potato soup. What else to get? I got 4 of these.
How much?
£1.70.
Bargain.
Next press. I got these. Orange milk chocolate almonds. Now I'm not a fan, I don't know if I'm a fan of my tripod situation. The camera's on a Tupperware thing.
Oh, I want focus.
Focus. What's your notification? Ooh, notification!
It's not going to make the camera focus touching my phone. Oh. Touch the camera.
I was touching the camera. That's my tripod. Tupperware, tub of yogurt, some oil, and the camera.
Glamours.
So I don't know if I like chocolate covered orange almonds, but I got them. These are my favourite crisps, and they were on offer. I don't know. Spiers, Jordan's love language is gifts. Isn't it? He's always so embarrassed that his love language is gifts. But I think you just like a little treat, don't you?
I do.
If I don't come home for a treat with George, I wouldn't be allowed in.
It could be anything.
Yeah, I know. But it doesn't have to be a big treat, but I literally have to get him something. And then I got some hot sauce. We don't have any hot sauce, so I need some hot sauce. My favourite granola. Morning. Today is our only day as like a family, and it's a good one because George has gone to get a Christmas tree. We don't know where to get one around here. We actually have a fake one, but I was like, I just had this vision in my like mental vision board of my mind probably on my physical vision board as well, that I wanted a real tree in our like slapping sun. I wanted a real tree when we had our house. This is our like first Christmas in our house, obviously, so I wanted to like make it special. Why can't I put makeup on and talk? I've got to do one or the other. So what I'm trying to say is that it's Christmas tree day. So it's only the 30th of November, but I just think it's good to get ahead of yourself. I'm always like a 1st of December kind of girl, but sometimes with work projects I actually have to usually have it up earlier, but like officially we put all the decorations up on the 1st. We always have this tradition where we put the tree up usually on the 1st if it's the weekend, usually in the evening, or we'll do it in the afternoon with a Christmas film or Christmas music on in the background, and then we'll make like Christmas cocktails and have like some party food. And this morning I did a bunch of my Christmas shopping as well, so I wanted to get Dals some bits, and then I got George some presents as well. George's always so easy to buy for, and we're actually like very much like, let's not do like big presents this year, so we just bought a house. And just with the baby, I think your gift giving and receiving takes a back seat because you just are happy that the baby's happy. So for Dals, I wanted to get her, I've got like a wee list of things I wanted to get. I just never know what to buy for her. Like I look at things, I'm like, is that age appropriate? I don't know. I'm gonna get her like a little baby Annabelle doll. When I said that to George, he's like, wait, from the films? He thought like the Annabelle doll, you know, from that horror movie, but not that. Like a little baby toy baby doll. She's just like, there's one at Softplay and she always runs to it every time. George wanted to get her some like more Duplo, she loves that. And then I thought about getting her like a tower sort of thing for the kitchen, you know, they're like sort of like stairs and then like kind of encloses them in so they can like stand at the bench with you. I was gonna get her that, but then on TikTok randomly I saw someone had like their kid had an accident on one, so now it's like sort of put me off. George's like, nah, I don't need it. But then I'm like, she would love that. So don't know, if anyone has any thoughts on that, I'd love to hear if you think they're worth it. And then the other thing I got really randomly was like a mat, and it's like a piano. She has quite a lot of like instrument toys that she loves, so I think she'll really like that. It wasn't expensive, it was like 15 quid maybe, but yeah, you just put it down and they walk on it and makes like noise. She'll really like that. She's got one of the baby Einstein little toy like xylophone kind of things that she loves. I had to turn the light on because it's so dark today. One thing I want to do this year is like kind of get ahead of myself with Christmas. I just want to embrace it and enjoy it. I think like when you have a kid, you get like that, you can like really embrace that sort of like magic of it. Started making like a little winter bucket list. Like go to a pantomime. I think she's old enough to enjoy pantomime. Go to Christmas markets, find like a really good hot chocolate. If anyone has any suggestions for like a winter bucket list with a toddler or a small thing, let me know. There she is.
Got my tree
well done. Your tree gloves.
Yeah, it's good hay there.
I got a bunch of new decorations. This one's from HomeSense. And then I got these letter ones from Oliver Bonus. Okay. And then I love this one. And then I got George a little Negroni one. So it's cute. And then we got a new star for the top. What do you think, Dals? Do you like that one? That's D for Dahlia. And then J for Jimbo. Done a little sort out. I found a solution for the firewood, although I put the firewood at the bottom and all the kindling on top. And I got this bit looking all festive. I wonder what I can do with this. Put these little trees down here as well. They look so sweet. Dals stockings up. And I think when George gets back, I'll get him to do the lights on the tree. We have the tree up. Look how good it looks. I put some bows on. I actually might add some more bows. We had this like little gap here. George like tried to fill it a wee bit. Our little names. Oh no, here's the gap. It looks so cute. I love it. Oh my god, it's absolutely pouring down outside. Look at that. So the rest is for the cake. Need a tiny bit. Ooh, well done! We are fully embracing the chaos this morning. We had breakfast in bed, like George bought us up croissants, tea in bed before he left, and then we just made banana bread together. lots of cleaning up, but it was good fun. So I'm just going to edit this vlog and then get it up. If you enjoyed, thanks for watching.